It is the beginning of January, beginning of the year, 2022. We are at like 6,700 subscribers.
Somewhere in that range, 65, 6,600.
Which to me blows my mind. To other people, they're like, you only have 60, You've been doing this for, what are we, 5-6 years now?
Yeah, it goes all the way back to 2014, I think. So,
oh, my.
Yeah, it's going on 8 years.
We want to do our main video every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central Time, so you can rely that there'll be a video every week. Now, I'm saying that now. People can be watching this, later on this year, and they'll be like, what are they talking about? There isn't one. There's been like 5 Wednesdays in a row, and there hasn't.
We'll stick to it this year, and maybe it'll grow. That's the idea. It'd be nice to see it grow into something where it's, people are tuning in and we're helping people with problems or giving people some ideas or inspiration.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
From Main and Mill Brewing here in Festus, Missouri, it's their pilot series number 3. It's a imperial stout aged on an insane amount of toasted hazelnuts with cocoa nibs and vanilla. Like you already got 2 videos up this year, right?
I did. They were both kind of like end of the year organizational projects. Well, they tied into each other. So one was building some storage shelves, which I gotta say, Greg, we could do the same thing right here. If we turn the camera around.
It's a mess down here.
The one area in my basement looked very much like this. It was kind of like what you had at your old house, where you put a bunch of storage shelves in.
Yeah.
They were intended to be, or in my case, they were very much designed to be the height and depth of a storage tote, which you have a collection of here.
We have a lot of different sizes. Luckily, well, I can't say that. I still have some cardboard boxes, but we switched a lot of our stuff to totes because,
So that was the main project. I finished that like right around New Year's, I guess. But before that, I put in an extra light fixture.
Oh, so you could see your new shelves.
Right, yeah. Because it was kind of in a dark corner. And it was pretty cool. It was, kind of a 2-part thing, but that's what I have up so far. And I got a couple more that I'm working on. One that's getting ready one that is scheduled to come out next week, which is on, it's adding a table saw insert plate for my table saw to avoid some issues. And the video explains why I made that.
A little side hustle that I've been doing is I've been selling video games. That's kind of a little hobby / little extra money every once in a while, but I'll be selling them on eBay. And a big thing is taking pictures of stuff. If you just lay out a game or lay out whatever item you have to sell, and you take a picture, you get glares. One thing that you can find, you can actually buy these things, but it's so easy to make, is a light box. It's basically a box that has a light coming in, so when you put the item in, it's perfectly lit up. And if you use like all the same color background or whatever, you can remove the background and make it look really nice. So anyway, I show you how to do it out of a cardboard box. It's a simple project that anyone could do, and it literally probably cost me maybe less than $10 to make.
Yeah, you said you got the light at Goodwill.
Yeah, the light was the most expensive part, and that was $5. I mean, really, a diaper box. We paid we needed the diapers,
right.
But
you didn't just buy the diaper box and throw the diapers away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't need these.
I thought it was a pretty cool project. I've seen photos that turn out like that.
Yeah.
But I never knew that that's how they shot them.
Yeah.
And I know like on like thumbnails and things for videos, that's what they'll look like. They'll have like, it's all white around it, and then it's like all the focus and the bright light is on the item. And I was always like, how do they do that? Do they remove all of the background and then like brighten the image? I thought it was all edited. When you're selling something on Marketplace or Etsy or whatever, your photo is like the most important thing. And a lot of people take that for granted. I know like on Marketplace, man, there's people that take some awful, horrible pictures.
I know. There's some that you're like I try to, like I said, I kind of flip video games, and like some people take pictures, and it looks like it was shot from, an early 2000s digital camera from behind a
dirty window.
A dirty window, from 30 feet away. You're a lot better with woodworking than I am. I'm more of your piecing together things with duct tape and other things. I can fix stuff, but I'm not the. You've kind of grown into your woodworking skills.
Oh, thanks, man.
And that's something that, I just don't have the amount of time, I don't think, to play around. But I feel that my videos will still be useful to people.
Yeah. I mean, it's so cool to see some of those that are 6-7 years old get like so many views still.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? Like, I mean, it's obviously people are searching for that kind of stuff. So if we just get a few more of them out there, I mean, yeah, it'll certainly help our channel grow.
I think the plan for this year, you've got lofty goals.
I have a huge list. I actually changed my my own goal to 4 per month.
4 per month.
I did,
man.
Yeah. Well, because I have so many projects, and I'm like, why don't I just take a camera with me everywhere I go and just record it? If it turns into something, it turns into something. I just listed all my projects, basically what I did. Not that I'm going to make a video out of every one of them, but I'm like, some of these might turn into something.
You have like 40-something videos you want to do. I said 20, and that's going to be rough for me. Yeah. If we do the plan is to do this kind of monthly, kind of a where we are, and that will be a one video.
Oh, that's one of yours.
No,
okay.
I'll call these. Even though you just said you're going to do all the editing and everything. My game room, it's not much yet, but that's a big goal for me. Drywall, framing, electric. So I hope to show a lot of that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
And just how it's going to look, Like, I love retro games, and that's kind of...
You love retro everything.
Yeah, so that's my plan for the room. This has been our monthly... Oh, how to fix it with a beer. Well, there you go. We'll see you next time. Later. Bye. See ya. Adios. So what are we going to call this show?
How to Fix It With a Beer. I thought it was pretty
How
clever.
to Fix It With a Beer. Okay.
It's a play on words. The other day, I'm watching a video on the How to Fix It Workshop channel. And so I'm on that sign-on, which is important. I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm watching a video, and it was supposed to be just something about, like, building some shelves or something. The ad comes up at the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's this girl standing in a shower you see her from like like from the neck up, and she's like taking a shower, and she said, you probably haven't seen this because you don't ever see like the YouTube ads, right, on your personal sign-on.
No.
And I normally don't because it's ad free, but this one came up, and you got the like 5 seconds or whatever before you can hit the skip. So she immediately gets into it, and she says, you're washing yourself and you're getting all clean, but do you sometimes have that butt smell that lingers? And I'm like, what? Did I just hear that right? And so of course it had my interest. I'm watching for like a few seconds longer, and she says, well, if you don't know, if your soap is not doing a good enough job, then scrub it real good and then smell your fingers.
Oh.
This is a real commercial. And I'm like,
well, it's targeted.
Well, and that's the thing. So then
what have you been looking up?
So it piqued my interest, and I kept watching. But then I was like offended because I'm like, wait a minute, why is this targeting me? And then I started thinking about it a little bit, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is on the How to Fix It Workshop channel, which I don't really ever watch videos from, but it's an ad for fixing something, fixing your butt smell.